PlayStation is having their state of play next week. Are you excited? You should be, because it's supposed to be a big one. Rumors are swirling around a newish game called Break-In. It's not really new. We'll get into it. And then Media Molecule is making an open world game. You heard it. The developers of LittleBigPlanet and Dreams, open world. All this and more in this episode of Press X to Start Gamers Digest. I'm looking for the intro. Give me a second. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, CJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices, and I am joined by
on MF Ross.
What does the MNF stand for?
004C.
Oh, 004C. That's a black joke. And if you don't get it, it's okay. You're not black. Who else is here?
Mr. Rerun.
Mr. Rerun. Okay.
I don't know. It just popped up in my head.
Oh, I see. Well,
because Sean said 004C. I was going to say 007, so I had to change it real quick.
Oh, he got you?
Yeah.
Well, no worries. Now you know who we are. This is Press X Start Gamers Digest, a video game news show that connects the most important game news from this past week into an hour-long meal just for you. We're live on YouTube every week. We've been pretty consistent about that. So thank us. When we can make it, because life is hard.
But listening to us is easy.
Yes, it is. I almost went off script there, but I caught myself. Did it make sense? Doesn't matter. Don't forget you can support us by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and hit the notification bell. If you are listening, thank you, for one. Two, tell a friend or anyone around you about what you're listening to, about us talking about stuff. There is a car that is just blaring outside. Crazy.
Get your neighbors in check.
I don't want that drama. I just don't want that drama. But the drama I do want is you joining our Discord by going to pressx2start.com/Discord. So do that. Thank you. All right. With that out the way, let's jump into the gaming news with number one. State of Play returns Tuesday, June 2nd. This comes to us from the PlayStation.Blog.com. You know what it is. There it is.
Why did I realize it's the end of the month already?
Where were you?
The month. Wake up.
I just been focused, work, sleep, sleep.
No, I get you.
I'm now noticing June 2nd is next week.
Dang, what? It's almost July. What's going on? All right. So yes, you heard it. PlayStation State of Play returns Tuesday, June 2nd with more than 60 minutes of updates, announcements, and gameplay reveals from top studios around the world. Okay, so they're saying to kick it off, we're going to get a closer look at Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac Games will share more of its upcoming third-person action-adventure game showing off Logan's brutal and relentless combat, along with new details. All of this takes on the comic book Legend launch on PlayStation 5, September 15th. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The reason why this is a special State of Play is that they are going to be showing this State of Play at Alamo Drafthouse. Now, you might be thinking, what is that? That is a movie theater. That's a special kind of movie theater where they serve real food. Not just popcorn and nachos and hot dogs, but like real food that you can sit down and eat while you're watching your movie. This is important because they don't normally do this. Actually, the last time they did this was, I think, a couple of years back. So for them to be setting this up, this, to me...
I think that was the PlayStation experience you're talking about, right?
Yes. I actually have my little PlayStation card.
Lanyard and all that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times. And then PlayStation's like, we don't need to do this anymore. Says the guy with a broken foam hammer in his room.
You need to leave.
It's not even foam.
Oh, it's not foam?
It's not foam.
Cardboard? Is that better?
Plastic.
All right, yes. Not even the expensive plastic.
It's not.
But yeah, okay. So this is a big deal. To note on the Alamo's Draft House on their website, it crashed after this announcement was made of people
Oh,
trying to
amazing.
get their tickets to go to watch this stuff live. Unfortunately, where we are located, we don't have a Alamo Draft House in Maryland, or I guess
It's in
Georgia.
DC, but I mean, it's just
Oh,
not
is
a
it DC?
participating. Yeah, I've been there.
Oh,
It's just not a participating. What's a Whoozy? So yeah,
that's disappointing. So yeah, that's cool. So there's been a couple of rumors swirling around this state of play. Two of them we're going to talk about. One of them I'm going to briefly mention now because there is no real there's not an article on this or anything like that. This is just strictly based off of, I believe, Jordan Midler from VGC Podcast. He had mentioned during a podcast that he heard that there was some infamous rumblings happening.
I
Now,
did see some rumors about that.
yeah, so it basically came from him, and he's pretty trusted, but it is a thing of, is this something they're doing now, or is it something they're thinking about doing? And then like someone just kind of told him that, yeah, they're probably going to do some infamous something at
Hopefully
some
it's
point.
now, because
I don't know. I mean,
that
it could.
DLC Fletch wasn't long enough.
Well, I think if we get an infamous thing, it's going to be like, yeah, we're gonna bring Infamous back. See you in 2029 and some kind of thing. Because
One more thing on that point, I don't
Mhm.
want it to be a remastered. I want it to be a new original story or something. I don't
we
need
are
it
in
a
the
remastered
season.
graphics.
We are in the
Nah.
season of remaster. Like the problem is that Sucker Punch developed Infamous. Sucker Punch right now is pretty much ending development or whatever on Ghost of Yotei Legends.
yeah.
So
Oh, it wouldn't be a
technically,
trilogy?
well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, if they are going to do a trilogy, then we wouldn't see Infamous for a while. But if they are going to give them developers like a break off of, Samurai Combat, then we might see like an Infamous thing pop up. I don't know. But again, that's not something that's more of a grain of salt kind of thing. So yeah, that's that. The more concrete rumor is number 2. Sony trademarks new game called Break-In ahead of PlayStation State of Play. This comes to us from Insider Gaming by way of Tom Henderson. There's not much here other than that if you guessed it in terms of Break-In, I wonder what that could be. Maybe that could be a game that was fair, $, possibly. Fair Games, $. Yeah, then you would have guessed it. So Break-In is essentially the renamed Fair Games $, game that was coming from Haven Studios. That studio, the head of that studio, she left due to like creative differences. So that got kind of pushed back. So that game went through a little bit of development hell. I would not expect this game to have the same look as the Fair Games $ trailer that we saw years back at this point, which I think makes sense because that was such an old trailer and this game is probably a different thing from that.
Yeah, when is the last time we saw a trailer? Good God.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Probably 2019 or something. Like the PlayStation 5 showcase, or I think it was that. No?
Fair Games was more recent than that.
Yeah. So. Oh, was it? Oh, dang. So my thing is, if they show this game, it has to come out this year. It cannot be a thing of like, yep, we'll see you next year. It's like, no, like if it's next year, we don't even bother.
I almost agree with you if GTA wasn't coming out this year.
Well,
So between when they announce it, when would it have the time to come out?
I mean, if you think about it, if they drop it, like
Shadow drop, that's all they could do.
I mean,
If
no,
at
I
all.
mean like even like June, July, because we like PlayStation has sort of a dry period between what Soros and
Mhm.
Wolverine, I think. So it's like, I mean, I could be forgetting some kind of game that's coming out, but like that could be the thing that they drop. But again, like no, actually, no, that's a lie because they're supporting Marathon, and Marathon season 2 starts June 2nd. So maybe like July they could drop this Fair Games thing, but that's also a multiplayer game, and that kind of cannibalizes their. I know it doesn't because people on PlayStation don't necessarily have Marathon because it's mostly on PC. Anyways, I done went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So yes, get excited because we're about to see we're about to see Fair Games $ come back as break-in. Does this excite
Not at all.
y'all?
Not at all. Not at
No?
all. Keep going.
No, okay.
Not at all.
In case you're wondering what break-in is, what Fair Games was, it was basically a heist like game. I guess it was PvE, where you're going against the environment and other people because you're trying to steal stuff. Break-in is probably the same flavor of game, just
What
not
was the setting
extraction.
for it?
The setting of it was like modern future, where like you have like interesting guns. The art style was very like not cyberpunk. Did you ever play the finals?
I think so. Not for a long time, but yeah. I think
Okay,
yeah.
so think like the finals level of color, but
Mhm.
like a step down from like cyberpunk in terms of like the actual aesthetics of the characters. So
Okay.
somewhere in between there. Yeah, so that's that. The more interesting piece of news is number 3 report. LittleBigPlanet and Dreams developer Media Molecule working on new IP with open world content. This comes to us from MP First by way of Efren. Okay. Media Molecule, the creative talent behind PlayStation Classic Little Big Planet franchise, has been quietly working on a mysterious project for some time now. Following the end of live support for the user-generated platform Dreams in September 2023, details on the studio's next title has been incredibly scarce. One of the few things that we've learned over time through job listings is that it'll be a brand new IP. Former creative director Mark Healy also stated that the project is more of a game than a creative tool, hinting at a traditional experience, unlike their last release. That said, a new discovery may give us a clear insight into what the new project aims to achieve. So, we basically find through like resume bullet points that the game is going to have open world content in it. So, when I think about it, actually, what do you guys think? Well, Safian, are you familiar with Little Big Planet or Dreams?
First one sounds familiar.
Little Big Planet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a side scroller game where people made their own levels. The developers essentially made their own levels as well, and you can play through their like story, but then people also was able to create levels and stuff, and the whole game was about unlocking different building blocks and like stickers,
different assets to make your own stuff.
There you go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, and then Dreams essentially took that what 2D side scroller game as a game engine kind of thing and made it more of a 3D world where you can like really build your own creations, your own dreams, their whole thing. So with that under their belt and them now making a more traditional game but with open world content, does that does that scream anything to y'all? Because like
Um,
It better scream a demo so I can try it before I actually buy it.
yes, I'm willing to try it because I did enjoy Little Big Planet and
yeah,
Dreams. So
yeah.
I did not finish
This
what the hell, whatever his name is, Sackboy's Adventure, but still fun.
yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't either. So I feel like this could be like a Minecraft kind of game,
Mm.
like open world content paired with like Media Molecule's history of game design being like, oh, you can explore, build your own world. But like, if they are able to strike the balance between like a Minecraft and I don't know, some kind of like focused single player experience,
Mhm.
that could be one of the like multiplayer games that PlayStation of old wanted, but also the single player portion could be like what new PlayStation is looking for. I don't know. But my I feel like we might see this come next week at the State of Play.
How many games do you think we'll be seeing if you
At
could
the State
guess
of
a
Play.
number? Yeah, guessing a number.
I think it's a 90-minute thing, ain't it?
So yeah, so I think the 90-minute, because in the PlayStation.Blog they say 60 minutes, but I think on Alamo Draft House they say 90 minutes, but I think that is including the like pre-show, which I'm not sure why the PlayStation doesn't include the pre-show, but I don't know. Or it could be like ads or whatever that Alamo does themselves. I don't know. It's gonna be between 60 and 90 minutes, with
Let's see.
Wolverine being a big part of that.
Contender.
Yeah. So I mean, I would probably say we're probably gonna get maybe like 8 to 10 games.
And out of those 8 to 10, how many do you think is probably one of the ones everyone wants to get?
I mean, Wolverine for
Probably
sure.
like 4 or 5 games.
I mean, well, I don't know where I heard this from, but like the general rule of thumb is if you're watching a showcase,
Mhm.
the the hallmark to a good showcase, if there is like, I mean, of course, depending on how big the showcase is, but if there's like 3 to 4 things that interest everyone,
Mhm.
then that's generally a good showcase because there's a little bit of something for everyone versus, oh, half the showcase no one cared about. And that's just like, okay, well, if you're at
Happens
that point, it's
sometimes.
just like, yeah, it does. It definitely does. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this could be a good showcase if they are really about to show stuff that, because they still have a bunch of studios that we don't know what they're doing. Like we don't know what the new God of War game looks like. We just know rumors on it. We don't know what Naughty Dog's doing. Um, we could know what Sucker Punch is doing now that they're done with Ghosts of Yotei. We have Wolverine. Um, we don't know what Team Asobi, they did Astrobot. Like there's a bunch of
I haven't
questions.
played that yet.
Played
Astrobot was
what?
great.
I didn't play the second one, first full game yet.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
play that.
slacking.
Astrobot is an amazing experience. Um yeah, I mean, so this could be a crazy showcase come next week, but don't know. Don't know. We'll see. We will see. Speaking of we will see. Hey, how about you see that like button and hit it? Yeah. Yeah. How about the
Like and
subscribe button?
share.
Like and share. Share with your friends or people around you. We don't care. Just share. Like and share and subscribe.
Sharing is caring.
He said it, not me, but I do mean it. All right. Number 4. 007 First Light is here, and it is very good. Very good. It is currently sitting at a 88 on Opencritic and an 87 on Metacritic. We are not going to get into it too much because we have it. So we're going to
You already
be
have it?
playing it. Yeah, it was down.
If you pre-ordered it, you could have played it last night at like midnight or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an adult. I have work in the morning.
I'm
Can't
an
do those
adult.
type of
I have
things.
work in the morning. Says the guy that literally was about to play it with his lights off, ruining his
Okay.
eyes. So I'm an adult.
Yo, okay, I know you didn't start it yet, but the way it is in the beginning, it's so hard to see.
Hang him up.
Yeah, no,
Hang up on him.
I saw
I
like
went-
they show like the first 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, this is all nighttime, huh? Okay, I know.
Man, I went to settings just to see if I can turn the brightness up.
Yeah.
My eyes are so bad.
Anyway,
Oh, yes. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Next week we'll have more actual stuff to talk about. Apparently, everyone is loving this game. One of the low points seemed to be the driving, but upon hearing other reviews, other people really enjoy the driving. So it seems to be all around a good game, great, even game of the year contender, possibly. But yeah, we'll get into that next week. So stay tuned for our thoughts on that game next week. Number 5. What?
No, I was saying so far I only have one game out of 5 for my game of the year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But continue.
Number 5. The end of Destiny 2. All expansions canceled. Maintenance mode incoming. This comes to us from Forbes by way of Paul Tassi, of course, because he's the only person that works at Forbes. The death of Destiny and its sequel has been greatly exaggerated at points over the last decade. But now, the bill has come due. Bungie announced today that Destiny 2, as we know it, will no longer exist. Its future expansions canceled, and the game effectively put into maintenance mode. All this coming after a 6-month content gap that had players on edge. Something like this may be coming. Well, here it is. We don't need to get too far into this. It's a thing of the game is ending. People are asking for Destiny 3, but Bungie said they're not going to work on Destiny 3 right now. And really and truly, the answer is that game would be too expensive to make right now in the current environment of the industry and just where Bungie is at themselves, where they feel that it is more financially not smart. I'm not gonna say smart, but it might be the better choice financially to work on Marathon and bring that up to possibly like a Destiny like experience, which as a longtime Destiny fan, it is one of those things where part of me is kind of sad to see Destiny finally finish, but at the same time, I'm like, well, wasn't that the final shape? Like, wasn't this the whole point for this game to be done with the final shape?
Yeah, I just find it funny. Didn't they have like 5 games planned or some shit like that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. They did because they're supposed to have like a multiplayer. No, they had the mobile game that came out already.
That counts.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, it's
okay. No, it was 4 games with 2 titles launching every other year. We'll see how that went.
What kind of mug was that?
It's a mug. It's a bear. It's a bear butt. It's a bear butt. See the butt of the bear, and a little flower, and then on the inside of the mug, you can see the bear's face. But I can't do all that right now because I don't want to spill my tea. You see the look at the little face. Yeah. I made it at work. Crazy. Yeah, it was just a weird night. So yeah, it's one of the things where people have taken this news,
Hmm.
got in their feelings, and then started review bombing Marathon because people are blaming Marathon for Destiny 2 being essentially done. And it's like, I understand the anger, but it wasn't Marathon that killed Destiny, guys. Like, if anything, Marathon is costing Bungie money. So it's like, all right, guys, like I get it though, because if I was still playing Destiny 2 right now, I would be way more sad about this news. But I'm not. So yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, they had a good run. It's been running almost 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was their original goal, and they hit it. Although with this canceling of the expansions and stuff, there is of course the expected but very bad news of part A to this story. Bungie plans layoff after ending Destiny 2 development. This comes to us from Bloomberg by way of Jason Schreier. That man is a news sniper. He waited
He all
like,
up in people business here.
yeah, I think he waited like maybe 8 hours or so after the Destiny 2 thing to post like, yeah, they're gonna lay off people too. And it's just like, oh dang. And it's like, that's expected, right? Especially
Hmm.
from where Bungie is right now. They have a load of developers that they probably won't need anymore because Marathon, for Marathon, for lack of better words, is a smaller project than Destiny is. So it's like you're not going to sit and pay all these developers that aren't going to be doing anything anymore. So they're going to lay them off most likely, which sucks. That's never a good thing to hear. It's never a good feeling to be in those chairs as those chairs get taken away. Um, but yeah, that's that. And then on a more positive note, the first cinematic look at Marathon Season 2 paints it as the horror game it always should have been. This comes from Rock Paper Shotgun. I will say that this trailer is a very different take to Marathon that I
Hmm.
think is cool. I do wonder because like this marathon, this trailer is showing very much so like horror elements to this game, and I
Yeah.
wonder if this is going to be part of the PvE experience that they were saying that they're going to be putting into the game. Because this is, at the end of the day, this is Bungie. Bungie always intermingles their different modes into whatever story they're telling. So it's interesting that they say they're going to do this whole PvE mode, but then they have the season 2 trailer of like, I guess, robots that we've not seen before and all this crazy stuff. So that's just kind of where I jump to. And we're with the season starting the same day as the state of play. I can only assume we're going to see some kind of integration at the PlayStation State of Play. I'm hoping that they go ahead and just put this game on discount or something, or make like a 24-hour discount so people can just buy the game on cheap and get
That ain't
in.
gonna happen.
I know, but like that's what they need to do to like get those numbers up, because like that's the big problem with Marathon right now. Like people who play it say it's a good game, but the numbers are just incredibly low. But apparently, PlayStation and Bungie are supporting the game for right now, at least. We'll see. Okay, that's that of that. Number 6, major Xbox hire expands leadership team to strengthen console brand. This comes to us from VGC by way of Dave Arbery. Xbox has hired two important figures to help steer the Xbox console brand into the future: Matthew Ball and Scott Von Vliet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
all
The
that.
news comes from, the news comes from the games business, which revealed that Ball will join as Xbox's new chief strategy officer. And Van Vliet joins as Chief Technology Officer. Ball wrote the 2022 bestseller, The Metaverse.
It's a book. The metaverse and how it will revolutionize everything. Boy, he dropped the ball.
He is
That's
currently
crazy.
CEO of Epilon? Epilon?
All of it.
Yeah, a firm that provides investment and strategic advisory services, in addition to producing television, films, and video games. Van Vliet previously led engineering for Microsoft Teams during the COVID-19 pandemic and worked on Azure OpenAI, but has also worked across Amazon services and was VP of Digital Play at Mattel.
All right, let's see what they can do.
All right. Additionally, Chris. Oh my God, that's a name, boy. We're gonna call him
Schnackenberg.
Chris.
You say
Yeah,
Chris.
Schnackenberg.
Schnackenberg. Yeah, I think he nailed it. We're gonna say he nailed it. Has been promoted to corporate vice president of partnership and business development. Schnackenberg joined from Activision Blizzard, and his focus is now on third-party games and publishers working alongside Xbox. Stop. You have a ton of studios. Just have those studios make the games. Like, I get it. I get it. Sure, whatever. In an email to staff, Xbox CEO Asha Sharma said, "These changes are about strengthening our foundation by creating more clarity and improving execution. As we head towards Showcase and beyond, we'll continue making the changes needed to position Xbox for the future." All right, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, they got their Summer Games Fest showcase happening. I guess 2 Sundays from now.
Is it? They announced
Yeah,
it?
Summer Game Fest is next week. That thing
Wow.
is next week. I feel like I've heard no talk about it at all. The
It's
only
not
reason why
important.
No,
wait, no.
everything would just be a surprise.
Yes, that's true. That's good. That's good. But yeah, this is that. Do y'all have anything on this?
Good
No.
for Xbox. I wish them well. We need competition in the space.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because we don't have competition. PlayStation's gonna be on their
BS.
on their ish and just start.
Currently, PlayStation, Xbox. Currently, it's been steady right here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Even though I don't have an Xbox, so I wouldn't know.
Right. It's just what you see. Yeah, and then part 8 to this news story. Xbox reportedly canceled the family Game Pass plan because of pressure from Electronic Arts, EA. This comes from Game Observer. That's not that. Where is it? Right here. By way of Taha Kashi. Yeah.
Just abbreviate everything.
Yeah. So basically, all this to say that Microsoft had essentially buckled under the pressure of EA, and that led them to canceling their consumer-friendly family plan for Game Pass. That was the Game Pass family plan was being tested in some country. So the question is, do those people get grandfathered in, or does it just go away for them as well? I imagine it will go away for them, go away for them as well. Because man, words are just tough right now.
I'm sure they had something in the contract that allowed Microsoft to just cancel the shit at any time.
And Microsoft is not about like saving consumers money. Yeah, this is one of those things where it's just like, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It's EA and Microsoft. Of course, neither of them wants to save the consumer money. And on the PlayStation side, didn't even think about doing this. But yeah, that's that. Let's jump into the quick hits. Number 7.
Yeah.
Hasbro is spending $1 billion making video games, and none of them are games as a service. This comes to us from the games business. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up And the next story specifically is that I think we are finally entering the era of moving away from games as a service games.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, it seems like the industry is huge and it's slow moving, and it is finally starting to make that turn that they are seeing. Especially like with Fortnite being the
Number one.
hugest games of service thing, to see that they had layoffs, it's
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, well, if you guys who are the moneymakers are having layoffs, then there's no reason for us to chase that dragon if we're also going to be having to lay people off because the money is obviously not there. So hopefully we get into the you know the season of more interesting like single player experiences. Maybe it's still multiplayer experiences as well, but not everything pushing to be a microtransaction filled games as a service thing. So that's good news. Although the bad news with that is the reason why the industry ballooned so much was to make these big games that would be games of service to support all the developers behind the game. So I say all to say that we should probably expect more layoffs to shrink the industry down to a suitable point, unfortunately. Number 8. Take-Two CEO says it out loud. The big tech companies who laid off thousands of people and said it was because of AI were not telling the truth. So this is that was a little nugget. Oh, that comes from Games Radar Plus. So that was a nugget that came from Strauss Zelnick, the Take-Two CEO. I believe that's his name. Yeah, and he has been very. It's been very interesting to see like some of the stuff that he says. He is very against AI to the point where he had fired his AI team or whatever because he saw that they actually weren't saving the company any money.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of refreshing to see that. Although, you know, we don't know one how much GTA 6 is going to cost. So we don't have the stuff of, the little important things like that. So
You
yeah,
talking about for the
he's just
consumer, or you talking about for the company to produce? Or
for the consumer, for the consumer. Oh, I think he said that development for GTA 6 is around $1 billion or something like that,
Mm,
which that seems like a lot of money, but it makes sense if you take into account of
oh,
they basically hired the team that was doing the real play stuff for GTA 5 online. They put them all in house to make content for GTA 6 online. And that's just the one thing that we know about. And then you also have to remember all the licensed music they will probably have in this game and how much that stuff costs. Yeah, so it makes sense that game is going to cost a lot, but the game's also going to sell a lot because it's GTA, and any news about GTA.
it's going to last the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. So that's that. Number 9, Baki's Yujiro Hanma is the perfect fit for Tekken's franchise. So that came from Polygon. Yes. So Yujiro from Baki, that is Baki's dad, if you don't know. That dude is the perfect candidate to be a part of the Tekken game. And I didn't even think about him being in that game. But then when they showed the trailer of him in the game or
Oh, of
going to be in the
course.
game,
Yeah.
Wasn't Baki supposed to be in one of these fighting games?
yeah, I think because I had okay, so I had no idea if this was even a thing that was supposed to happen. But
Mhm.
once I saw the whole Yujiro thing, I was looking through the comments and stuff, and I think someone said they had thought Baki was supposed to be in Tekken, but ended up being Yujiro. So I don't know. That's as far as I know on that. But yeah, that I have Tekken 8. So it's a thing of like, oh well, I could pull that back up. But I'd have to buy these
What?
characters because the characters are not free. So I'm just like, I'll probably be playing something else at that point.
You probably paying $4.99 for him.
499. No, it's
They
gonna
try.
be more than that.
You think so?
Yeah. Those DLC characters are not cheap.
Damn.
At least last time I looked. I don't know.
Oh, I only have the demo.
Mm,
And
Hilarious.
number 10, Forza Horizon 6 sells 4.9 million copies despite Xbox Game Pass cannibalizing revenue, says analysts. That comes us from Games Radar. That is a amazing number. This is probably Xbox's biggest game in their stable of games at this point. Like, I don't think Halo can do those kind of numbers anymore. They got rid of Perfect Dark. I don't think Fable's gonna do those kind of numbers. Fable is not as mass market as Forza is.
Oh, should I take that out my list?
No,
Take
no,
what out
no,
your
no,
list?
no. It's fine. It's fine.
For
Take
that, I think
Fable?
I'm gonna take it out.
No. Here's the thing. I'm talking about units sold. That is different from
The review
critics'
score.
reception. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a game can be a 10 out of 10, but it might only sell 2 million copies, or it might only sell 1 million copies. Whereas Forza 6 is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 some places, and that's selling 4.9 million copies, which is crazy. And it's not even on PlayStation. We were speaking about this before the show, and Sean reminded me that it's not even on PlayStation yet because it's a
When are you
delayed
supposed to be on
review.
PlayStation?
I don't know.
I have to
Sometime
get there
this year.
eventually at some point.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like this actually might be. It depends on what Xbox does, but this might actually be the last Xbox game on PlayStation. If Asha Sharma wants to be like, nah, we're actually going to keep things exclusive and give people a reason to buy an Xbox again. So
Understand.
It's not.
yeah, I know. They're too far down that rabbit hole to turn around. So yeah, that's that. That is the news. Let us talk about the games we have been playing. Sean, what you been playing?
I probably said I beat Saros last time. I platinumed it now. I'm just waiting for 007.
Yeah,
We'll play that later.
yeah.
Out here being a
Big on
dad,
that.
I see.
What'd you say?
He's out here being a dad.
Oh,
No time for
Say-
games right now.
well, it'd be like that. Savion, what you been playing?
I took a break off Crimson.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once I beat it, I'm not going back to it, and they keep updating the game. I'm on chapter 1 or 2 of Lego Batman.
Okay.
Surprisingly, if you have it to the max difficulty, it's still fun and it's still easy.
I mean, it's
Oh,
for
really?
kids.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you would think, oh, highest difficulty is gonna be a little harder. It's not.
No, it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's because you're used to playing games now. For somebody,
I'm like, all you gotta do is press triangle, circle. That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm on the little prologue mission for 007.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, so far it's good. So far, graphics, Bond. My question is, did he have a scar when it was like teased it was coming out?
So I didn't realize that until, like, if you look at the promotional image and stuff, he does have like a healed scar on his cheek, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. But they never played it up that much. So
I feel like he got like deep cut
yeah,
now that is noticeable. I did not
yeah,
notice it at first.
yeah.
No, those are 3 games I'm playing. Oh, and mixtape. I still didn't finish it, even though it's like
Oh,
91% done, and I did it in a
dang.
day. Yeah,
Isn't that
it's
game like
just
3 hours long or something?
yeah. I just put it down
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
because
it'd be like that.
it was on my portal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Side note, is your portal having trouble? Like,
I honestly I haven't turned it on in
A while.
since
Same.
since I bought Crimson Desert actually.
dang, I was
Yeah.
trying to play it and it was just like lagging.
Really?
Like
Well, if
my
it's
Wi-Fi
lagging,
good.
yeah. Well, it's a weird thing where I've had that kind of issue where I would be like upstairs, but like still I'm not that far from my router when I'm upstairs. I'm just like, why are you lagging right now? But the internet just be doing things sometimes. Or I should say Wi-Fi. As for me, I am playing Crimson Desert. I am at the point where I will be putting it down for a little break as I'm playing 007. Um, in Crimson Desert, I have unlocked my farm and I've unlocked my little garden area,
Hmm.
and I'm
I didn't do
waiting
none of
for.
that.
Huh? You didn't do that?
None of it.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for apples to grow from this apple tree so I can pick them and complete this mission. Yeah, I've been doing the side missions to try to like build up the stuff before, like just really build up the stuff while waiting for updates to drop. So I think I am
This is where you
at.
pick up Lego Batman
Oh no,
and
man.
and hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah, yeah.
Pick up Lego Batman
Uh-huh.
and then just let Crimson Desert update by itself.
Oh yes. I
And
will
then
say,
come
I will
back.
say that is one of the things that I do find just not disappointing is not even the right word, but like kind of annoying with certain systems in that like, so for you to understand, Sean, um, you can you have like a town sort of like people from your tribe that you're like bringing back together.
Hmm.
And one of the systems in the game is that you can send those people out to do jobs for you. And then once they complete the jobs, the reward goes back to the settlement, to your little town or whatever. And those jobs they are they're in-game hours. So it's like, oh, this might take 12 in-game hours. And of course, in-game hours are faster than real world hours.
Of course.
The the problem is the game has to be on for those in-game hours to collect.
Oh, they
So
still on the quest right now.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
exactly. So like when you turn the game off, you're not collecting that time. You have to turn the game back on, and then as you're playing the game, that time collects and they can finish the stuff. And it's just like I kind of wish they just let it. They paired it with the actual clock, so when you turn the game off and go to bed, when you wake up, the stuff is done. Like, and it's a
They
little
weren't
thing.
thinking.
Well, they're thinking about everything else, right? You're gonna have freaking dragon mounts come next week or whatever, and it's just like, all right. Like I still have an issue where I would call my horse and my
Hmm.
horse would appear behind me and just run past me. I'm just like, yo, what are you doing? I'm
You
right
just want the
here.
style on you.
My issue
Exactly.
is it doesn't come to me at all. Like it will appear, but it will just stop. And I gotta run
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, yeah,
I want you to come to me.
yeah. The horse needs to be fixed. The horse has issues that I don't think enough people are bringing it up online, so they're not really looking at it. But yeah, the horse is sort of annoying for me. I have a I have a uh what's the Final Fantasy bird?
Oh,
Choco.
I know what you're
Chocobo.
talking about. Hmm.
Yeah, I have a chocobo like bird in Crimson Desert that I love, and I want to make that my like main horse.
After that, they updated it for a pet dragon,
Yeah, yeah.
and you
I need to
can,
get that dragon.
raise that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna play 007 right after this. So, um, yeah, that's it. I got no more words for you, but I hope you have a bunch of words for us down in the comments. Let us know are you hyped for the PlayStation State of Play? Let us know if you're excited for 007 First Light. Let us know if you are down for the 2 hires that Asha Shermer hired for her Xbox new executive board. I don't even remember. I don't remember what their titles were. I apologize. Hey, let me know if you're going to be playing Tekken 8 with Yujiro Hanma. I think he's coming in the winter, so it's not even like right now kind of thing. So we got time, so we can play GTA 6 and beat it, and then jump on Tekken 8. But yes, all right, that's it. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Press X Star Gamers Digest. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget you can join our Discord by going to pressx2.com/Discord. Don't forget. Have a good night. Play some games. Wash your hands because you can still get sick. May not be COVID, but it could be the other vid. You know what the other vid?
Antivirus.
There you go. That's what it was. I forgot the name of it. Okay. Bye.
Peace.
Adios.